let's see how we go with this. Gonna make it 200. Oh, it didn't beep this time. That's a bit strange. I don't know why. Sometimes happens that funny things happen to photocopiers. Well, whatever. All right, let's see what we've got to present. We have here Center Directory. So this is from the, what do they call it? The Westfield Chatswood this time. So we got a Westfield Chatswood brochure. Or it's not actually a brochure, it's actually a guide. A shopping centre guide. So I'm thinking we're going to do it like that. Yeah, shopping centre guide. Show you where all the shops and shit are. So it's handy, can be handy to have. I don't have a need for it generally. I don't use. I've actually been to Chatswood Westfield so many times. I'm very familiar with the overall layout. Let's see how this looks. We still got the word Westfield on the bottom. We don't want that, so we're going to have to enlarge it bigger and maybe reduce this. Westfield. We're going to go here. We're going to make it 300 by 300. We're going to do something more interesting. This looks shit on it as a normal boring piece. We're going to tilt it on an angle. So we're going to angle it, make it look more creative than the original way that it is. Hopefully we've got it in the right place. So let's see how our angle version looks. That looks a lot better. That's a lot more interesting than what it was. I think we're gonna maybe lighten it up a bit. It's a little bit too dark, so we're just gonna lighten it up. But I think we got the layout looking good. So now we're just gonna up the exposure, and maybe the contrast is too contrasty. We're just going to drop that. And let's see how we go. Let's see if we've lightened it off a bit. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better now. You can see she looks a bit too contrasty and dark, but that's a lot better. So we're just going to put these aside, and I'm wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. If it's going to be there. But yeah, it's interesting what you can do when you put something on an angle. You make it look different. You make it look more interesting instead of the same old shit like you get in one of these publications. So that's this one. But yeah, it's nice to do something a little bit different and just use a bit of creativity and make it more interesting than what it normally would be under normal everyday circumstances. It's a funny angle we've chosen. out it comes. So these are our other two pieces to make up this piece, this interesting image. So we're just going to line these up as best as we can, despite the fact we've got a bit of side curling, which is really difficult to deal with. So let's see if we can just line these up relatively well. Anyway, there you have it. That's a nice diamond shape, which I really like. So I think now we can call this demo quits.